In the highly competitive world of modern military aviation, the battle for supremacy is often seen as a contest of pure technological might. The American F-35 Lightning II, a fifth-generation stealth fighter, has long been presented as the undisputed king of the skies. A flying supercomputer with, honestly, just unparalleled capabilities. Yet, in this global arena, a smaller, more nimble contender from Sweden has repeatedly challenged this narrative. The Saab Gripen has carved out a significant niche for itself, not by trying to match the F-35's every feature, but by employing a brilliantly calculated strategy. This approach is less about a direct technological duel, and more about understanding the diverse needs of nations in a complex geopolitical landscape. The Gripen's success story is a masterclass in strategic positioning. Instead of pouring endless resources into achieving the same stealth profile as the F-35, Saab focused on creating a smart fighter. This means it is packed with cutting-edge 4.5 generation technology, including advanced radar and electronic warfare systems, but designed with a different philosophy. It is a highly capable aircraft that offers a potent alternative for countries that need a modern air force without the astronomical price tag and political entanglements associated with America's top-tier fighter. The Gripen's strategy is one of accessibility, reliability, and intelligent design, proving that there is more than one way to secure the skies. This contest is not simply about which jet can outperform the other in a simulated dogfight. It is a reflection of two very different national approaches to defense and industry. The F-35 is the product of a superpower's ambition to create a fighter that can dominate any airspace, a project involving immense international investment and a sprawling, complex supply chain. The Gripen, on the other hand, is the result of a historically neutral nation's need for a versatile, cost-effective, and independent defense solution. It was designed to be operated from dispersed roadways, maintained by a small crew, and ready to fight at a moment's notice, reflecting Sweden's own strategic thinking. This fundamental difference in origin and philosophy is what allows the Gripen to outsmart its American rival in the global marketplace. While the F-35 aims for absolute technological dominance, the Gripen offers a pragmatic and powerful choice. It meets the real-world requirements of many air forces around the globe who must balance their defense needs with economic realities and a desire for strategic independence. The Gripen's story teaches us that in the high-stakes game of fighter jet procurement, the smartest move is not always the most technologically advanced one, but the one that best fits a nation's specific circumstances and long-term vision. One of the most compelling arguments for the Saab Gripen is its remarkable cost-effectiveness. The F-35 program is famously the most expensive military weapons system in history, with a per-unit cost that, while decreasing, remains high. Even more daunting are its lifetime operational and maintenance costs, which can be a staggering burden for any nation's defense budget. The United States Government Accountability Office has itself noted these rising long-term expenses. In stark contrast, the Gripen was designed from the ground up to be affordable, not just to purchase, but to fly and maintain over decades of service, making it a much more sustainable investment for many countries. Saab has made affordability a central pillar of its sales pitch. By 2024, the company managed to offer the advanced Gripen E and F variant for around $85 million per unit, a figure that stands in sharp contrast to the F-35's overall program costs. This lower sticker price is only part of the story. The Gripen's operational costs are significantly lower, meaning that countries can afford to fly their jets more often, providing better training for pilots and maintaining higher readiness levels. For nations that do not have the vast defense budgets of a global superpower, this calculation is critical. It is the difference between having a handful of advanced jets that rarely fly and a robust fleet that is consistently prepared. The F-35's strengths are undeniable. Its stealth technology and advanced sensor fusion give it a first-look, first-shot advantage that is unmatched. It is a true fifth-generation platform designed to penetrate the most sophisticated enemy air defenses. However, the Gripen offers a different, but still potent, set of capabilities. As a 4.5 generation fighter, it features Media Group, close-up of AESA radar in aircraft nose, Gripen with radar dish highlighted at stock at distribute_equally, a modern AESA radar, an impressive electronic warfare suite, and the ability to network with other assets on the battlefield. It is a highly agile and adaptable aircraft that can perform a wide range of missions effectively, from air defense to ground attack, making it a versatile tool for any air force. Ultimately, the choice between the Gripen and the F-35 comes down to a nation's strategic priorities and financial realities. For countries that are part of a close alliance with the United States and expect to face the most advanced threats, the F-35's high-end capabilities may be seen as essential. But for many other nations, the Gripen presents a more logical choice. It delivers a formidable modern fighter jet that is more than capable of defending their airspace, but at a fraction of the total ownership cost. This smart balance of capability and affordability is the core of the Gripen's competitive edge. Beyond the technical specifications and cost analyses, the choice of a fighter jet is a deeply political decision. Purchasing a major weapons system like the F-35 means entering into a long-term strategic partnership with the United States. This comes with significant benefits, such as interoperability with NATO and other US allies, but it also comes with strings attached. The F-35 is subject to strict US export controls and operational rules, meaning that Washington retains a degree of influence over how the aircraft is used. This can be a point of concern for nations that wish to maintain a more independent foreign policy and avoid over-reliance on a single powerful ally. The Saab Gripen, in contrast, is often marketed as the politically flexible option. While it uses some key American components, such as its General Electric engine, which are still subject to US controls, the overall package is seen as less restrictive. Sweden has a long history of neutrality and a reputation for being a reliable but independent partner. For countries wary of being drawn into the geopolitical orbit of a superpower, buying from Sweden can be an attractive proposition. This allows them to modernize their air force with a top-tier Western fighter jet without committing to the same level of political alignment required by the F-35 program. Recent shifts in American foreign policy have made this aspect even more relevant. The unpredictability of international relations has led some countries to reconsider the wisdom of tying their national defense so closely to another nation's political climate. This has created new opportunities for the Gripen. For example, discussions in Canada and reports concerning Portugal have shown that some nations are actively weighing the Gripen as an alternative to the F-35, partly due to these strategic considerations. The Gripen offers a path to advanced aerial capability without the perceived risk of future political entanglements or policy shifts from Washington. This strategic independence is a powerful selling point. Countries like Brazil, which chose the Gripen, did so not only for its cost and capabilities, but also because the deal included significant technology transfer, allowing Brazil to build and develop its own aerospace industry. This kind of partnership is a hallmark of Saab's approach, contrasting with the more rigid structure of the F-35 program. By offering a high-performance fighter with fewer political strings and greater opportunities for industrial cooperation, Sweden has cleverly positioned the Gripen as the smart choice for the sovereign-minded nation in the 21st century. The enduring competition between the Gripen and the F-35 illustrates a broader truth about modern defense. Superior technology alone does not guarantee victory, whether on the battlefield or in the global market. Strategy, pragmatism, and a keen understanding of a customer's needs are just as vital. The F-35 was designed to be the ultimate technological solution, a silver bullet for air dominance. Yet, its very complexity and cost have created vulnerabilities in the market that a savvy competitor like Saab has been able to exploit. The Gripen's success proves that a well-executed strategy can allow a smaller player to compete effectively against a Goliath. Countries that have chosen the Gripen or seriously considered it have done so through a careful process of balancing aspirations with realities. Nations like Finland and Switzerland ultimately opted for the F-35, prioritizing its high-end performance and interoperability with allies despite the higher cost. However, the fact that the Gripen was a finalist in these competitions shows its credibility. For other nations, like Brazil and Hungary, the Gripen's blend of advanced technology, lower operating costs, and industrial cooperation presented a more compelling value proposition. Each decision reflects a country's unique security environment, economic situation, and strategic outlook. The debate is not about which jet is better in a vacuum, but which is the right tool for the job. The F-35 is like a highly specialized surgical instrument, incredibly effective for its intended purpose, but expensive and demanding to maintain. The Gripen is more like a versatile multi-tool, capable of performing a wide array of tasks reliably and efficiently without breaking the bank. In a world where national budgets are under constant pressure and geopolitical certainties are fading, the appeal of the versatile and sustainable option is growing stronger. The Gripen's story is a lesson in how smart design and clever marketing can create a winning formula. Ultimately, the tale of the Gripen and the F-35 is a powerful reminder that in today's world, strategy is paramount. Sweden and Saab identified a clear gap in the market left by the F-35's focus on absolute supremacy and tailored a product to fill it perfectly. They understood that not every nation needs or can afford the most advanced fighter jet ever built. By offering a credible, capable, and cost-effective alternative, the Gripen has not only secured its place in the world's air forces, but has also reshaped the conversation around aerial defense. It demonstrates that smart strategy can be the most advanced weapon of all,